FieldTurf, the greatest turf on earth. FieldTurf's patented infield system was engineered to provide athletes with the safest possible playing surface while replicating the performance of natural grass. Today, FieldTurf's commitment to safety is no longer just a top company priority. It's a proven fact. The following presentation documents a 3-year independent scientific study on the incidence of game-related college football injuries occurring on field turf versus natural grass. The study was conducted by Dr. Michael C. Meyers, Ph.D. of Montana State University, and published by the American Journal of Sports Medicine. The study encompassed 24 NCAA Division 1A universities from the ACC, Big 12, Big East, Conference USA, Mountain West, WAC, and Pac-10 conferences. A total of 465 games, 230 on field turf and 235 on natural grass, were included in a 3-year period of competitive seasons and bowl games from 2006 to 2008. In evaluating the injury data, study methods covered every conceivable factor. Reportable injuries were defined as an athlete missing all or part of a game, time away from competition, any injury reported or treated by a certified athletic trainer or physician, all cranial or cervical trauma reported. Statistical analysis was performed on research data grouped into a number of relevant classifications. Let's have a look at the findings over the different injury categories. Looking at frequency and rate of game-related college football injuries by severity of injury, we can see that field turf has a lower incidence of injury across every category. Most remarkable is the data on serious injuries, injuries resulting in 7 days or more of time lost. 114 substantial injuries, that is, injuries requiring 7 to 21 days of time lost, were reported on field turf, 32% fewer than the 169 substantial injuries that occurred on natural grass, and 35% fewer severe injuries requiring 22 or more days of inactivity were suffered on field turf compared to natural grass. By primary type of injury, a significantly lower incidence of injury was noted on field turf in the following trauma categories. Field turf games saw 85% fewer muscle tears, 48% fewer ligament tears, and 22% fewer concussions than natural grass. By grade of injury, second and third degree injuries were 38% less frequent on field turf than on natural grass, and games played on field turf resulted in a fewer number of injuries in all anatomical locations. Under the category of knee injuries, Dr. Meyers' data showed a lower incidence of ACL trauma on field turf. ACL injuries were 58% less frequent on field turf compared to natural grass. The study showed fewer shoulder injuries reported on field turf than on natural grass. Rotator cuff tears were 77% less frequent, and there was a 61% lower incidence of shoulder lesions. Let's look at the results by type of tissue injured. Again, games played on field turf experienced far fewer injuries of the joint, muscle, neural, and other tissue. Examining the incidence of injury between field turf and natural grass by environmental factors, we see that field turf played safer across all conditions. Under wet field conditions, 102 injuries took place on natural grass compared to only 41 injuries on field turf. The study of frequency and rate of game-related college football injuries between field turf and natural grass concludes that field turf is, in many cases, safer than natural grass. Regardless of the type, category, location, severity, grade, or time loss result of the injury, or the field conditions or player position, the data overwhelmingly shows that college players suffered far fewer injuries on field turf than on natural grass. Football is indeed a dangerous sport, but field turf has made it safer. FieldTurf's patented infield system is scientifically proven to reduce overall injury frequency compared to natural grass. If you want the safest playing surface for your kids, students, and teams, you want FieldTurf, the greatest turf on earth.